Hi everybody, this is Alchemist2 and I'm back again with another book review. I did it back-asswards. Go figure. I didn't know this, but Rebecca Wells' Little Altars Everywhere is actually the prequel to Divine Secrets. And the reason I say that is because you've got all of the characters in and of themselves. Citali tells her story, Vivienne tells her story, Little Shep tells his story, Baylor tells his story. Who you really feel for Baylor and Shep, because Mama is... I don't know what her problem is. There's an Oedipus complex going on somewhere. And it's really well written, and it's very, very short, but it now makes sense with the way I read it. I didn't know that I was doing it backward, but I love the way that Rebecca writes. I love how we're introduced to the Yayas in and of themselves. They're really mucked up childhoods. But Citali, like I said, Citali, she's got to be my favorite character of all the Yayas, because she seems really well-rounded despite everything that's happened to her. And even though her childhood has been so just steeped in abuse, well, seeing her mom and dad go through the abuse, everybody in that family, and you just think, oh my God. And the whole Yaya part really doesn't come out until Divine Secrets, and that is what the movie's based off of. I haven't seen the movie yet, and now I'm really excited to, because I've read all the books except for Calla Lily Pond, or Calla Lily Pond, excuse me, it's Calla Lily Pond. That's the fourth and final book. There are no more books after that. I looked it up. But the series is as such. It's Little Altars Everywhere, Divine Secrets of the Yaya Sisterhood, Yayas in Bloom, and The Crowning Glory of Calla Lily Pond. And I haven't read Calla Lily Pond yet, but I'm really looking forward to now since I've finished all the other books. They're marvelous, they're painful, and they're just stark classism and racism when Willetta is just trying to raise the children right and keep them safe, and then you realize that she's kind of, no, she really isn't kind of, she is made to be an outsider due to the fact that she's black, but she's just looking out for other people due to the bigness of her heart. And there's a lot of this that reminds me of The Help. The Help can be seen in, I think that's where The Help got its inspiration, because it is a Southern novel. And part of this actually reminds me of Queen Sugar, and I'm thinking that Oprah got her inspiration from Yayas, because the characters actually inherit this sugarcane plantation. I thought, why does this sound familiar? Let me think. Oh yeah, Little Altars Everywhere. And there's so much wisdom. Willetta has incredible, I love Willetta. I feel so bad for her. And it shows just that whole closed-minded mindset, and it's coming back, and you see it quite a bit. And you know, a lot of people, they think the worst of me due to how I voted. Yeah, I made a mistake. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not a closed-minded individual, and granted, I will do better this coming election in 2020. But yeah, I was duped. A lot of people were in this case, but I'm not going to go into politics right now. Little Altars Everywhere is just a very enchanting novel. It will transport you to another time and place, and we still have a lot of issue with race, and I don't see why we would in the 21st century. I would have thought we would have overcome that, but with the administration that we're in right now, it's fear-mongering, and really takes away from what really matters in life. And basically that is knowing who we are, where we come from, and realizing, hey, we're all immigrants. Just saying. That's what really irritates me. I know where I'm from. I know to whom I belong and whom I serve. And I'm one of the least racist people you'll ever meet, actually. But it's so difficult to know the right things to say and how you have to be careful. Just some people will voice their opinions loudest and the strongest and without any context, and I'm thinking, do you really want to do that? I don't think you should be doing that. But anyways, it's an outstanding story, and I'm looking into reading the very final book in the series, and hopefully I can see the movie at some point. So until next time, live long and prosper. Ciao, tutti.